watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list for us tonight, we're hearing from law enforcement officers following an investigation at a Knoxville gun show that led to the arrest of a Detroit gang member. Department of Justice officials say this man, 35-year-old Michael Harris, was arrested Sunday. These are pictures included with U.S. District Court documents. They reportedly show Harris shopping at a gun show over the weekend at the Knoxville Expo Center. According to the documents, federal agents and local officers have been staking out these events, looking for illegal purchases and unlicensed firearm sellers. We asked the Knoxville Police Department how the investigations work. They couldn't talk specifically about Harris's case, but officers did describe activities that catch their eye.
If individuals come in and they're obviously on the phone with some type of live streaming where they're showing the merchandise to someone not on scene, that's obviously indicative of them purchasing on behalf of someone else.
Meanwhile, Harris had a first hearing in federal court Tuesday. He was given a public defender and waived his right to a detention hearing, at least for now. The federal judge then put Harris into federal custody. His next court date is set for May 5th. Of course, we'll keep following this case for you. Next up, the city of Knoxville may have hired a new police chief. According to WVUE, Fox 8 in New Orleans, NOPD Deputy Superintendent Paul Noel is leaving that city's department to take the job in Knoxville. Noel has reportedly worked his way up from patrol officer, serving the New Orleans Police Department since 1997. Recently, he was named as a finalist in Chattanooga's search for a police chief, but CPD went another direction. As you likely know, KPD's top job is opening up as Chief Eve Thomas retires. This is her final week on the job. Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon's office has not yet confirmed the report that Noel is her pick as Thomas's replacement, but we should know by the end of the month. Next on the Big 7, Knox County Schools preparing to introduce a proposal that would create 6 early release days for students on the calendars for the next 2 school years. In the proposal, pre-K students would release at 11:15 a.m., kindergarten through 5th, well, they would be released at 12:30, and 6th graders through high school seniors would be dismissed at 1:30. Teachers would work a normal day. The proposal says early release days would give teachers more time to prepare lessons, allow them to discuss curriculum, student progress, and insight on teaching methods. The proposed dates for the early release days are August 17th, September 21st, November 16th, then January 25th, February 15th, and March 22nd. Staff will present the proposal to the Board of Education on May 2nd. We'll, of course, keep you updated. And speaking of Knox County schools, today there is a major step toward ending the legal fight over masks in Knox County schools. A federal judge has now agreed to dismiss the Knox County School Board from the mask mandate lawsuit. Judge Ronnie Greer has now also approved the $145,000 settlement that came out of the mediation. This all means almost all of the lawsuit has been thrown out, except for loose ends with Governor Bill Lee. While the legal fight is not quite over, the school board is no longer named in the mask lawsuit. In our next Big 7 story, the first day of trial just wrapped up for a man accused in a deadly stabbing outside a Pigeon Forge restaurant. You may remember in January of 2020, 19-year-old Savannah Burford was stabbed to death while working as a waitress at the Sunliner Diner. Her former co-worker, 20-year-old Gabriel Tercios, is on trial in her death. This morning, a jury was selected, and the officer who first questioned Tercios took the stand. He shared text messages between Tercios and Burford, where Tercios admits to having a crush on her. Now, she responds by saying she has a boyfriend. This surveillance footage put out today shows Tercios following Burford through the restaurant kitchen, then out to the parking lot on the night of the murder. We're going to stop the video at the point just before the camera catches Tercios stabbing her in the neck several times. Tercios is facing charges of first-degree murder and aggravated assault. We'll keep you up to date as this trial continues. Next on the Big 7, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has added a man to its most wanted list on behalf of the FBI's Knoxville field office. According to the Tennessee Most Wanted Alert, Cody Christian is facing several federal charges, including robbery and felon in possession of a firearm. Cody Christian is suspected of shooting at officers at a cookout restaurant in Kingsport. The TBI says he was last seen in that area Tuesday evening, adding he should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, you need to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. TBI says a reward of up to $2,500 is being offered for information leading to his arrest. Next up, District Attorney Dan Armstrong has filed motions to have a teenage suspect charged in a double homicide in Greene County tried as an adult. A detention hearing on the suspect's charges set for this week was waived by the suspect's appointed attorney. That will now happen on May 12th. As we've told you, Greene County police arrived to the homicide scene early Monday morning to find the suspect reportedly still on the scene with witnesses and the bodies of victims, 59-year-old Sherry Cole and 7-year-old Jesse Allen, outside the home with bloody tools found nearby. A motive for the crime has not been announced, but because of the brutality of this crime, D.A. Armstrong said he wants the 16-year-old suspect tried as an adult. He said this way, the punishment fits the crime. And rounding out the Big 7 for us tonight, a fire was the source of traffic headaches in Sevierville this afternoon. This was the scene along Boyds Creek Highway earlier as crews began to wrap up their work today. People reported hearing explosions after the fire broke out. We're told these explosions were caused by cars and other equipment inside the burning building.
It was a metalworking workshop, so acetylene bottles, propane torches, oxygen bottles. There was a lot of welders. There were 2 vehicles in the garage, 2 vehicles involved. So it was an unusually heavy fire load, so we called a tanker task force.
Firefighters say every fire department in the county sent a truck to help tackle this blaze.